battle's going down on Sunday. It's now Tuesday the 21st.
Yep.
Sunday the 26th at NB Nightclub in New Jersey. It's going down. You versus Hollow Dom. It's battle rap history. How you feeling about it leading up to it?
Anxious. Anxious. You know what I mean? Or looking forward to it.
Do you ever feel anything aside from nerves, or can you describe for me? Because when me in competitions, it's like you have different emotions. You know what I'm saying? You get into the ring. For me, it's physical punches. So it's like you gotta conquer any sort of negative thoughts that might come into your head, any type of fears. You know, do you ever have any like negative thoughts that come into your head of like losing or anything like that?
I'm human. I'm human. No, but I think the work ethic, you know, it's just salvation, man. It's very therapeutic, though. You know what I mean? For me, anytime you got, you know, different fears, doubts about different things, that's just like a nudge at you. That's like life nudging at you, but allow you to know you need to be in pursuit. You know what I'm saying? So I always notice when I'm in pursuit or I'm working, you know what I mean, towards a goal. My perspective on it changes. You know what I mean? With every, you know, step. You know, we always say every drip full of pond. So, you know, as you work up to it and you get there, it's like you right where you're supposed to be. You know what I mean? So I keep my eye on the road. Yeah.
Well, in terms of preparation, I mean, every time I speak to you, you're always big on preparation. You know, as long as you're fully prepared, you know, whatever the worst outcome is, it can't even be the worst.
Righteous.
So how would you rank your preparation for this battle compared to your past ones? I mean, obviously Calicoe, you went hard. You know, you did the whole funeral service, but for this one,
no, this was optimum level. This was harder.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was.
You think you put in more work for this battle?
Know that. That's the whole thing, man. I'm serious about evolving. Like, I recognize coming off of the Calicoe battle, what things I could have made better. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, got another shot at you know, capitalizing. I'm going right for that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this one here, I definitely already put in way more work. You know what I'm saying? For this one than Calicoe.
Do you guys have timed rounds, or is it just unlimited, just spit your shit? Yeah,
you know, I allowed him to be all they want to be. You know, he had specifications and what he wanted the rounds to be. I'm cool with it. Whatever you want, you know.
You both were featured in, at least to my knowledge, the first ever 24/7 for battle rap. I watched that yesterday. That was pretty dope.
Yeah. We making headway.
Yeah, how'd it feel to be a part of that?
Yeah.
That's on like HBO, Showtime, boxing, millionaire level right there.
Yeah, no, man. That's what I say. I always tell people, man, it's one and the same with all areas of life. You know what I'm saying? It's always a fight. You know what I'm saying? I think that's dope because people always, I often got it in different interviews, you know, so what's the process? How you prepare? You know, what goes through your mind? And, you know, so people are really, really interested in that, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, any performance or any, how'd you say, showcase, I mean, it's always, you know, things that go into that, you know what I mean? It's just not, you know, overnight, you know what I mean? There's a conjuring that happens. So, yeah, I think it's real dope, and I think we deserve that because this is a sport. Battle rap is definitely a sport.
Without a doubt, yeah.
You know?
Well, I think people, at least I can speak from my personal standpoint, are always so interested to know what you're thinking and what goes into your preparation because your bars are so different from everyone else's. Everyone's about, I pull the 9, blah, blah. Big guns and shit. And yours is just like on another like intellectual level. So it's always like a big question mark, what is Lux thinking? If you could, not to expose your secrets, but if you could, like, what kind of thought process do you take towards approaching, you know, especially something of this magnitude?
Right.
Where does your mind go to? What level?
The mind is one thing, but it's more of an intuitive thing. You see what I'm saying? I think in any form of competition, it's a reflection of self. You know what I'm saying? So it allows you to really delve into you. So, you know, I don't go into it all the time with a specific game plan. It usually comes about You know what I'm saying? In the process, in the pursuit of it all. You know, so yeah, I deal definitely with intuition in regards to you know delving in, and you know I always want to leave something thought provoking. So it always aligns with I feel my life's purpose in regards to doing it. So I always want to say something, you know, that's a reflection of myself, you know, in essence. Yeah, I always try to keep some truth.
Even though battle rap, in terms of like how it resonates throughout time, certain battles, obviously you're not gonna be in a club playing a battle.
Right.
But at the same time, like with boxing, whatever, there are certain fights that you could always just go back and watch, no matter what. Do you always try to make sure that your words, the meaning of whatever it is that you're saying, whether it's on a battle or over a beat, is something that people will always just remember and just be able to reflect upon?
Indubitably. Yeah, I always say audio is forever, film is forever, you know, and that's the thing I had learned in my experiences. Like, used to be whether it was records or things that I would read that I didn't fully comprehend, you know, I mean, what was there, but I learned coming back to it from a whole different perspective. I later really grasped what was in those words. So yeah, that's duty for me, you know what I mean? That's why I always want to leave something true there. So even though it may go over your head, or you know you kind of blasé to it at the time you first got it, you know, in your development, you know what I mean, when you come back around to it, you're like, oh man, wow, man, that's food for thought right there, you know what I mean? So when you take it and then, you know, and it's a cipher, man. I always say the world is round.